So today's gonna be a little bit different. Over the past 3 days, I have uploaded videos from my shopping trip to Northgate Antique Mall the other day and, well, yesterday, not the other day. Man, I'm discombobulated. So I bought a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't even know if this says how many items it is, but it's a treat, as you can see. So I normally just kind of like, hey, shop along and then see what I buy as it goes. But there was so much and so much good stuff and different stuff that I decided to do an unboxing video where I'm going to show you everything I bought yesterday at Northgate and kind of give you an insight of why I'm picking my prices and such. So I'm going to get started here. First thing is this little scarecrow pumpkin planter. Super adorable. It's in really good condition. It's got a couple little things on the paint here. I paid $11.20. I'll probably end up listing this for about $23. The average price for this exact one is between $20 and $29. Kind of like to move things quickly, but again, it's not something you see every day, so I don't want to give it away. Some of these Jack-O-Lantern Halloween themed planters sell for a lot, but they usually have the glazed finish and have a maker on the bottom or a sticker. This one is just a Napco ware. It's not the most uncommon one, so still a really good find. This one I'm really excited about. This wall pocket cost $15.75. She's super unique. Now, she does have a small crack right here, but it's not a very deep crack. It barely goes all the way through. It's like a small hairline on the other side. I've never seen this exact one, so I am gonna look her up, see if I can find any comps. Absolutely adorable. So next I got these walking salt and pepper shakers. How neat are they? One does have a key. They do work. They're in, whoop, it's trying to walk away right now. It's got a little bit of wear. I'm gonna see if I can clean it up just a little. I only paid $3.50 for this set. It's super unique. The prices are all over the place. I've seen anywhere from $10 to $20. So I'm probably gonna sit right in the median and put 15 on them just because they're so unique, and I'm not sure if the comps that I looked at worked or not. I didn't really look that close, but I feel like for $3.50, 15 is a good return. So this next item is really exciting, but also kind of unfortunate. I usually try not to buy things that are broken. This little pixie elf with his pixie on chain. It's made by Lipper Man. It's really hard to find this, especially in this size. It's in really good condition. I paid $20.30. Unfortunately, though it does have both its pixies, one was repaired and the glue didn't really withstand the trip. So I am gonna be selling this one as is. Now, I've had this one before. Now, keep in mind, I do add extra onto items over a certain amount because my shop ships free in the US, orders 35 and over. So that doesn't mean I just like add shipping to everything, but some things I do factor in. Hey, this is gonna cost me packing and I'm gonna spend anywhere from $8 to $14 on a shipping label in addition to this, so I kind of take the median. I think the last one I had of this sold for like $76. It was in perfect condition though. This I will not sell for that as much, just simply because of the damage. But again, super hard to find item. They did have a few more of them, the sports related ones. They were all $20.30. Otherwise I probably would have bought all of them. I kind of do regret not getting more. The larger Lipper Man pixie elves are definitely harder to find. I'd had the sports related ones in the past, but in the smaller size, which is about this big, and they sold anywhere from like $17 to $24 each. So it definitely would have been a good buy, and if I hadn't bought almost $350 worth of stuff in 4 moving boxes, I probably would have snagged all of them. So this is pretty awesome. I got this mermaid figurine. Mermaids are a really easy sell. They're a hot topic. They're hard to find. This one's hand painted in Japan. It's not like one of the Lefton or Norcrest ones that sell for a lot of money. I ended up paying $12.60. I'll probably slap a price tag of about 30 bucks on this. It will probably sell pretty quick at that price, honestly. Now, the next thing I picked up was this funny little, it's called a pig planter, but I think it's a cat. I just kind of loved its X's on its eyes. It's made in Japan. This was so cheap, $4.55. Probably won't sell this for much, but still a good return. Anytime I can grab a unique item like this in good condition for cheap, I jump on it. Speaking of unique planters, the next thing I picked up was this Art Deco planter with these dancers, kind of Rockette style. It's made in Japan. It's in pretty good condition. I paid $11.20 for it. I've never seen this exact one. I've had ones like it. They usually sell between $29 and $34. Super unique shape. Kind of love the triangle. Well, I learned something new with this one. This recipe box is made by J. Chen. Normally I just see the tin toys by them, like the Ferris wheels and little animals, a lot of wind-ups. I've actually never seen a recipe box. It's in pretty good condition too. I only paid $5.60, which is kind of crazy. Now, I did look this one up. They're kind of all over the place, anywhere between like $20 and $25. Some are listed for a lot and some sold at auction for nothing. Normally a really unique recipe box like this in good condition with like a really fun print that stands out, I usually sell in the $20 range. So I'll probably put like somewhere between 20 and 25 on this. I'm thinking more like 21, 22, just because normally I would put 20. However, because of the maker, I'm gonna add an extra $1. This was a super good buy. This stuffed bear is in like perfect condition and it's got googly eyes. I mean, its ribbon's kind of tattered, and you can put a ribbon on anything really. I only paid $4.25 for this, which is insane. Probably put a price tag around $19.22, kind of the average of what I sell these for. Now, normally I just see them in brown. I've not really seen one in blue, which kind of makes me excited because it's different. And like I said, it's like very clean. It doesn't smell weird, which is always a plus when selling used stuffed animals. Next, I got this little basket purse with the faux fruit on it. I think it's so adorable, and it's got the little flower enclosure. It's a really fun little trinket box. I only paid $4 for this. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna sell this for. Normally things with like the faux fruit like this sell pretty quickly. Even the rope on the closure is in good condition. This is another one of my favorite finds. This Santa Claus mug is definitely harder to find than a lot of them. Now, I did get 2 of them. They've got a little bit of wear. I'm gonna try and clean them up. This one usually sells pretty good. These will probably go super quick. Oh, and by the way, I only paid $3 each for these, so that was a huge steal. Speaking of Santa Claus and $3, I got 2 of these little Bisque Santa Claus figurines. They look German, but they're actually made in Japan. I paid $3 each, like I said. They're super easy to ship. The Santa Clauses are kind of hard to find. I'm probably gonna end up, I know I had a couple last year. I wanna say they sold for like 11 or 12 bucks. I'll probably end up putting 12 on these. Such a kitschy, cute Christmas item. I did get a little carried away with this next item. I just couldn't resist. This Bisque duck made in Japan, super unique. It's got a little bit of damage right at its feet. I paid $10 for it, but honestly, I've never seen one like it. I kind of feel like 19 is a good price for it. Normally things like this I see in like very miniatures, and even then I've never seen one in this exact style. So I was really excited to find these. They had more that were like fun, but not as kind of speaking to me as this one did. And at $10 a pop, you can only buy so much. This was kind of an interesting one to me too. Now, normally I wouldn't pick something like this up. I probably wouldn't have even noticed it if it wasn't for the tag. There was something about the tag that said, hey, you need to buy this. It's only $2. It's got the what I believe to be Japanese writing on the back, and it is pure wool. So I've been trying to stay away from this bisque material, but this little Cupid writing whatever kind of animal this is with the polka dots was too cute, especially because it was 50% off. It was originally $7, so I got it for $3.50, and it does have the little wings on the back. This won't sell for much. I'm gonna try and clean it up a little bit with like a magic eraser. This bisque material, especially when it's wrapped in newspaper, I always try to wrap these in white paper or tissue if they're super fragile before bubble wrap instead of newsprint, because it will rub off, which is super annoying, especially when you're buying this stuff at the antique mall, which is one of the reasons why I stay away from it. Moving right along. So people love anthropomorphic things, especially bugs. Me too. Now, a lot of these in the series are kind of easy to find, but this one I'd never seen before with her little flower petal tutu. Now, I got this for such a steal. This was another thing that was 50% off. I've kind of lost my place. Oh, it was originally $14, so I ended up paying $7. I am going to look this up and see if I can find any comps, because I've never seen this exact one, like I said, and all the ones I've sold have been more common ones, and they've been in about the $15 range. I love a good salt and pepper shaker set, and I get really excited when I've seen a set I've never seen before. And these cats definitely split the bill. They've got the interlocking tails. They're in relatively good condition. They were $18 and 50% off, so I ended up paying $9. I do want to look these up. I'm not too certain what they go for. I've had ones like it and the prices have been all over. My guess is these will probably go for around $30. More salt and pepper shakers. Love the elf heads. Now, there's a lot of variations of these. These are not the ones that sell for a lot of money. Sometimes I see them out at antique malls and people have these outrageous prices because they've seen ones like it on eBay. They've got a few imperfections. One's got a little nick on the nose. Probably end up selling these for like $23 or something. I gotta look up what my last pair was. I might have sold my last pair for $24 and they were in good condition, so maybe a little less than 23. Super fun find. This is a great set, and it's got some paint loss, unfortunately. The last one I sold had a crack, and they sold for $34 immediately. They're super cute. I didn't pay that much for them. Let's see. They were in the 50% off booth too. $7, which is a steal. I'll probably put like a price tag of $30 on these. Seems a little pricey, but they're harder to find, and even though it's got some paint loss, I kind of feel like someone could go in with a black Sharpie if they really wanted to and make him live again, and the flower's in good condition and there's no cracks. I love these little doll cases. I have a bunch just holding like trinkets and letters and old like stuff in my closet and my drawers. It's a lot cuter than a shoebox. This one, I love the little neon. It's almost flocked. It's just like a 3D paint. It might have actually been flocked. I think it was flocked at one time with the texture. It's in relatively good condition. Let's see, I'm trying to find my place again on this long receipt. Oh, I paid $11 for it, which is great because it encloses properly. It's got a little bit of wear right here, but all in all, it's in pretty good condition. I'll probably put like $25 on this or something. I'm gonna look at the ones I've sold in the past just to make sure. It's pretty freaking cute. Next, I got the pink deer vase. This is made in Japan. It's in great condition. This is another thing that sometimes when I'm out, I see versions of it and they're kind of expensive and overpriced. A lot of them are for more than I'd sell them for, honestly. I got really lucky with this one. This came from the 50% off booth too. So I ended up paying $7. Now, I'll probably end up selling this for like $22, $23, because normally when I find them for that price, or reasonable resale price, I should say, the flowers are all chipped up. This one is not, and it's got the original sticker. This is really exciting too. These little little arnart pink, I'm so used to saying pink poodles, yellow poodle figurines. Definitely harder to find. For $5 for the pair, that was a great price. And I'm probably gonna sell, well, I know I'm gonna sell these together. Probably sell them together as a pair for 17 bucks, just because normally the paint's kind of lost in some spots, but these are perfect. I mean, absolutely pristine, an adorable, unusual color, super cute. I've kind of stopped picking up things like this just because I find a lot of the times they sit, this was still got the tape on it. A lot of the times when I go places and they've got a lot of these figurines and I'm on like a buying binge, I would buy like boxes of them and it would take forever to sell and list, and by the time I was done I'd have so much time invested in it. But this little dog, he was in pretty great condition. He kind of just spoke to me and he was only $4, so I decided to pick him up. So a lot of times people think my favorite holiday is Halloween. That is not true. And a lot of people in Pennsylvania think Christmas is my favorite holiday because I stay buying Christmas stuff in masses around the holidays. However, they're all wrong. My favorite holiday is Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day stuff, especially the old ceramics from Japan, are really hard to find and sell for good money. This little Lefton cheer box is in perfect condition. It was also in the 50% off booth. It was originally $24. I got it for $12. Comes in different sizes. I've had the larger one. I've had this size. I think the last one I sold of this was $45. Of course, that does factor in the orders 35 and up are shipping free from the United States. So I had an extra little bit for packing materials because I like to wrap the crap out of these. I stuff it with tissue in every crevice so it creates kind of like a square or rectangle shape, I should say, before I put it in bubble wrap and then newsprint and then box and yada, 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 yada. So I made a deal with myself that I was going to stop buying sports related items because quite frankly, they did not sell well. However, when I saw this little lazy football guy made by Napco, I could not resist. He's absolutely adorable. Now, he is originally supposed to have a chain with a larger one, but he was only $5. I think he'll clean up well. If he doesn't sell, I'm not upset about it. I'll just find a friend to give it to. I'll probably put about like 15 on him, maybe a little less. I'm gonna look up comps just to make sure that that's not crazy. But again, super unique, and the paint's in really good condition. Love this guy. It's been a long time since I've picked up one of these, or found one, I should say. Normally they're all kind of like cut up. This one I got in the 50% off booth as well. I ended up paying $7 for it, which is a great price. It's been almost 2 years since I sold one of these. I want to say my last one sold for 19, 20 bucks. So I'm going to go back into my listings, find that, and do a duplicate and list this guy. Super exciting, this little fuzzy tail ceramic bunny rabbit. These usually sell pretty quick. This particular size, I can't remember the last one I sold. It's missing a couple of its whiskers. It looks like it needs a little bit of magic eraser. Again, because of the matte finish, the newsprint over its travels has rubbed off on it a little. Ooh, excuse me. This one I ended up paying $7 for. This little Commodore Japan Holt Howard Christmas King from the We Three Kings song. Now, it is a candle holder. I've never seen one just separately. I know, like, as a set, they sell for decent money. Holt Howard is super collectible. Holt Howard actually got its start. I think it was two brothers doing Christmas ceramics. So this is their whole thing. They design for many people. A lot of the times I'll sell something and they'll be like, it doesn't have a Holt Howard sticker. And I'm like, Holt Howard designed this. It's okay. And it's not one person. It's two. It's got some paint loss, but I only paid $4 for it. So I'm going to go into eBay and look at some of the ones that have sold. Probably won't sell for that much just because he's traveling solo and the paint loss. I am such a sucker for fuzzy ceramics. The next guy I picked up is this little blue dog. He's got the fuzz. Some of it's missing, which is not uncommon for these, but I only paid $4.50. I'll probably end up putting a price tag of like 14 on him. Absolutely adorable. These types of figurines I do not normally pick up. Every time I pick them up, they do not sell. So why did I buy this one? Again, it came from a 50% off booth. It was $14. I paid $7, and I only got it because it's got this little Santa Claus doll, and the paint's in like perfect condition. They look like Hummels. They're made by Napco. A lot of the Japan ceramics that have girls and figures playing with the actual little Santa Claus dolls sell for really good money. Like Go makes them and things like that, and Lefton and Napco. I don't think this is one of them. In fact, I kind of know, but I haven't looked it up. Since Christmas is coming up, I felt like it was an easy sell and an easy pick. This was a complete steal. Again, came from the 50% off booth. It's an arnart red bow tie lamb figurine. Now, obviously, some of the paint's missing on the bow tie, but luckily enough for me, the face is still in good tact. I only paid $7 for this. When all is said and done, because of the paint loss, it's not going to sell for as much as I'd like it to. I'll probably end up getting between $35 and $37 for this after fees. Speaking of doll cases, this is Margaret Holbrook. She was an illustrator. It's got a little spot of damage. It's really hard to find these. I've had them before. They've sold for good money, anywhere between $55 and $75. The inside has stars, which is incredible. I only paid $10 for this. Now, since it's not in perfect condition and I've had it before, I'm not going to sell it for an arm and a leg. I'll probably end up getting around $40 for this after fees. But wait, there's another one. I'm obsessed with this one. Again, I've had it before. It's Margaret Holbrook. Inside is in good condition, but it doesn't have the stars. I've actually sold this one twice. Again, I'm probably going to end up taking away $45 for this one, maybe $50 after all is said and done. The condition is a little unfortunate in some places, so probably more like $45, but still a great find, and I only paid $12 for this one. Everybody loves mushrooms. This set has some crazing, unfortunately, and it's missing its stoppers, but anthropomorphic mushroom salt and pepper shakers, I mean, come on, I had to get these. They were $11. I'll probably end up selling them for like $22, $23, minus fees, so almost double. So cute. I always like finding a good rubber toy I've never found before. Unfortunately, this one does not squeak anymore, but the whale, I mean, he was only $2, so I had to get him. And it's hardened, but still a cute display toy. I love tin litho children's dishes, and I love ponytails, so this one was a double whammy. Now the set does have some wear on it, some rust. They're not in great condition, unfortunately. The best one's on top, but I only paid, I think it was $6. How much was this? Yes, $6 for the whole set. Now, I've had these dishes in good condition, and honestly, one of these trays sold for like $10 alone, but I am going to end up selling this as a set. I haven't decided on price, but it won't be outrageous because of the condition. I had admired this one the last time I went. Unfortunately, it was $32 at the time, which is pretty close to what I'd sell it for or what I'd get for it after fees, as I would normally say. But this flower girl with the parasol is in pretty good condition. It's got a little nick right at the edge of the parasol. It's got the spaghetti trim. I've only seen it like 2 times before, and it's usually pretty overpriced. I think it's absolutely adorable. It's kind of like the Shining twins. Only a couple things left to go. I told you I bought a lot of stuff. This was so strange. I couldn't help myself. It did come in a box of 2. I mean, come on. Look at these puppets. How strange. I love unique. I love odd. I usually see puppets like this, and honestly, I've bought hand puppets and stuff in the past, and they have not sold well, but it was $14 for the box of both of these. They're handmade. I mean, this woman is outrageously cool, and Santa Claus, I could not resist. I'm gonna do a little bit more homework and price research on these, but at $14, it was a no-brainer. Next thing I picked up was this adorable jewelry box. I love the heart print. It's in relatively good condition. The lining is absolutely perfection. It doesn't have a little ballerina, which is what I usually look for. It's not a music box, but it was only $6.50, and it's got the little mirror, the rainbow, the hearts, the pink lining. I could not resist. I'm sure you can agree at that price, it was a no-brainer as well. So the last thing I bought was one of the strangest things I bought. I could not resist. I normally stay away from styrofoam. The backs are styrofoam. They're handmade. They're incredibly kitschy. It was $11.60 for the pair. I love the eyelashes and the flowers. They're so cute. Now they are kind of a pain, and I will have to charge a little bit more for them just because I won't be able to ship them with a bunch of stuff. Like normally I would combine shipping, but these will go by themselves because they are so easily breakable with the styrofoam and handmade. It's just a super rare find, and anything unique and random like this that's kitschy, I have to get if it's the right price. I have a table full of stuff. I have a bunch of listings I gotta do. I got so much stuff I need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to it, and I will see you guys tomorrow in Ohio.